Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. See if I can talk anymore. Welcome to August 2020 love reading and any other messages that need to come out. I shuffled the cards really well, but I'm still shuffling them and letting Spirit choose the cards with me. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We've got the Knight of Cups. I'm getting a sense of a new love coming in, or a love that is on the newer side. Like maybe this is someone you just met or someone that you will meet in August. We've got the Strength card. So here we got the Knight of Cups, which can deal with the water sign. It also is about your emotions. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's telling me that actually this is a perfect time for a lot of you Capricorns now to meet somebody. Also, too, I feel that some of you have been in a situation where there's been a lot of stress in your relationship. Sometimes it's gotten to the point where it feels like it's a crisis. But, you know, that's what I always get with the Eight of Swords. When I see the Eight of Swords, sometimes I feel like you just feel trapped. You don't know what direction to go. You're not sure how it's going to turn out. And this causes a lot of worry. Also, too, I've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So I feel like some of you really need to be discreet in regards to your relationship. With the Eight of Swords, this could be even an abusive relationship that you were in, or someone who ignored you. And then, like I said, we've got Leo and we've got the water sign, any of the water signs here. The Ace of Pentacles, I don't know. It's a good card to me. This is like something that maybe this is a relationship that you feel really good about. It could be involved with a Leo or it may not. But it could be your moon or rising. Either way it goes, it is the Leo card. And it's about taking control over a situation. Okay, it's about being strong in this situation. And it's about eventually taking action. So what's come out here is the Star, which represents Aquarius. And I feel like this has a lot to do with how you are perceiving things in your relationship. I also get a sense that here comes this water again, but this is actually a more mature, responsible person. Also, the Knight of Cups to me is like an invitation. Someone who's inviting you out or inviting to get to know you, inviting you into their lives, or you're inviting them into your life. The King of Cups is telling me this person, I love it next to the Star, Aquarius. This could be, again, any water sign. I like to call it my Cancer card along with the Chariot, but it can be any water sign. And actually can be any sign, okay? Because this reading's for thousands of you, and not all of you are going to be like into a water sign or into Aquarius. But it's here on the table. Anyways, wow, I just feel like you know, you have a good month here, Capricorn, where you really could get yourself involved with people who have, you know, matured, people who are into doing something with their lives. The King of Cups, it reminds me of someone who's in the business world, or they could be into the medical. They could be into the spiritual business, either a religious person or maybe they're very spiritual. Of course, next to Star, which is Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus. Someone who's into transforming. And then with the Page of Cups, this is about what do I want to say here, Spirit? I'm looking out at my tree out the window. I think it's about loyalty. Someone who's devoted, someone who is loyal, someone who can reflect a mirror that's full of beauty, that really respects life and makes the effort to, really makes the effort to get this relationship, or putting their time into relationship. Now with the Six of Swords here, I feel like some of you could take a trip. I feel like this could be by water or over water. I also feel like it is a good card to overcome your anxieties. And with that being said, you know, when I go back to the Star, I feel like a lot of you should have hope and faith and success in the month of August. And then we've got the World card next to it, okay? That's like a perfect world, although we don't live a perfect world, but that's, to me, like the perfect world. This is about change, but not change like the Tower card. This is being rewarded for the efforts that you've made in your relationships. And this is also at work. It's not just love relationship. I feel like the world is telling me that this is at work too. Let's move up here. We've got the Two of Wands. Okay, and with the Two of Wands next to the Nine of Cups, this is, wow, you're having a good month in August, Capricorn. This is good. I feel like there's a lot of good, abundant energy for you in relationships and also in finances. I'm feeling finances. I also feel like that there's something you need to push yourself on. And when I mean push yourself, I mean, like, really push yourself forward. Things, maybe for some of you, have gotten really lazy, set back during this coronavirus situation. But I really feel like with a little bit of a push, you know, you could take your own leadership in hands and really, you know, do something for yourself, for your family, you know, even in relationships. You've got the Nine of Cups with the Two of Wands here. This is being about, this is again what I was reading in the Emperor in the World card. It's about taking rulership, really moving forward, taking the courage to deal with what you have and creating some new events in your life. We can create new events in our life, even if we're just sitting meditating. We can have the perception of creating new things in our life. And I just feel like you're going to come up with something, okay? Because when I get the Ace of Wands next to the Nine of Cups, which is a very lucky, fortunate card, it also represents good health. It represents victory, your wishes coming true. And with the Ace of Wands, okay, this is a beginning for you. Some of you might be coming up with some great inventions or things where I feel like you'll be using your mind more, coming up with new maybe businesses. Maybe you've had to close down a business and now you're operating a new one, or you have ideas for a new one. Or maybe things were slow and now things are opening up for you. I don't know why I keep visioning someone in Florida. I'm not saying this reading is just for someone in Florida, but I keep visioning like the energy of Florida, like somebody from Florida is listening to this video and has come to get some clarification on some things. But the Ace of Wands is really good, abundant card. Really, it's let's get the move on it. Some of you too may be having children, expanding your family. But I feel like whatever it is that you begin in your relationship and also other things that affect your relationship will be abundant. Okay, it's going to begin and it's going to take off. Now the Page of Swords, which represents air, I just feel here that this might even be somebody's child. To me, it's somebody young, very active. But I feel like they are a bit sensitive. like maybe they're aware about too much. Maybe they've been listening too much to the news. This also could be somebody's, just somebody's friend, or it could be you who are young yet, who are, perceiving your relationships in a certain way. I feel like you are strong this way. Okay. Also too, I feel like there's a part of you that's defending yourself, and defending yourself like maybe you've been hurt before and you don't want to be hurt again. Now, the Emperor here, this is accomplishment. So right now, what I get here, Capricorn, is you're heading in the right direction. The beginning of August to the middle of August, there might be some things that you are trying to work out. There might be a little bit of conflict. You might feel trapped, and you need all the strength that you possibly can. Really be in your soul power on this. And I don't feel like you should be listening to too many people, because I'm getting a sense that people might be putting in their 2 cents, for example. And that 2 cents to me doesn't always sound valuable. Somebody wants to share some negative news with you. And it might have something to do with their health. It might have something to do with their finances. But with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like they need to explore a bit more. And this could be you too. But I feel like somebody else is also sharing this, or just really kind of jumping into your life when they really need to take care of their own. Now, when I look here at the bottom, some of you might be dealing with a mother or father, sister or brother, or even a friend who tends to be too pushy. And that might be why I'm getting the information about somebody. Just maybe you shared something with them and now they have too much to say about it. Okay. And this is where you need to take your authority, your leadership into your own hands in regards to your relationship. Even if you want to travel to meet someone eventually, or they're traveling in to meet you, somebody might not be in agreement with you on that. But this is your life. Okay? All right. And I've kind of read the bottom here. Let me just pull one more card for you. Well, it's the Fool. I mean, the Fool to me is about beginning things with an adventure. Sometimes we can be naive or innocent, but this is how we learn again. I think that the cards on the table here have a lot of information in regards to what you've already experienced and what you no longer wish to experience. Okay. Give me one more card, Spirit. We've got the 9 of Swords. All right, so listen up here. When I look at the Fool, beginning new adventures, this is beginning a new relationship. This is about a new relationship only. And it's about beginning a new relationship. You're really excited about it. You could meet this person that may work around you or within the same department, or you might meet them around work. This also could be like around an essential business. I'm getting an essential business. I'm also getting like an office. But this person here, you need to be careful here, because we've got the 9 of Swords. You don't need to be so naive. Okay? Use your past experience to help guide you. Looking for the signs, the omens in this person. Because the 9 of Swords has a lot to do with loss. It has to do with anxiety and just being depressed. Now, this may have a lot to do with the fact that you want to start new things. This could have been someone you just met that might be depressed because they lost their job, or they just don't have the money coming in they once had, or they just feel very low about themselves, or this could be you. It also, I'm feeling too, the caution is not just about a person that you meet that you might have to be cautious about. I feel the caution or the warning here is also about your own feelings, your past triggers, okay? Unfortunately, we cannot let go of all of the past at one time. So there may be things here that you are not even aware of that may come up that might make you a little bit ornery or might make you a little bit angry because you might see some similarities in this relationship or this friendship, in other words, that reminds you of somebody in the past. But be aware that if that's the case, that's you looking in on your own mirror. All right, I wanted one more card, and Spirit was really quick to pull that one out. We've got the Four of Cups. Okay, you are as disappointed, honestly, as you want to be. If you're disappointed, just process it. Okay, integrate it so that you process it fully and move on. Don't stay in drama. Don't stay in bitterness. Do not stay in disappointment. If something is really that disappointing, your happiness is on the line here. Because the Four of Cups is about thinking things over or experiencing things that have left you in a place where you are unhappy, weary, tired, depressed, Nine of Swords, discouraged. You've got other really good cards here that you don't have to deal with this type of energy anymore. And I know for some of you, it's like, well, what do I do? This is what I keep meeting, or, you know, it's hard to meet someone and then this happens to me. I just feel like these are things that you still need to work on, things that you still need to be aware of and really, really work on healing them. Okay, Capricorn, thank you so much. I wish you a great August and see you next month. Take care.